Second, I just want to ask, like, given US accusations against Chinese AI firms like DeepSeek, they are accusing of them using training their models using OpenAI responses. Okay, and also they are like proposing the Stargate AI infra project, like $500 billion project, and they want to maintain the AI dominance by stifling the competition. Okay, can they actually ban an open source model like DeepSeek?
I think it's impossible to ban something that's open source. But the
Uh,
point you're making is very interesting. See, the let's talk about ChatGPT. Okay, that's the major foundational model that we have in the market right now. So ChatGPT, how did it train its algorithms? How did it? What they did was they scraped the internet of all possible data, including copyrighted data. They must have scanned, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of books, copyrighted books, and trained their model on that data, and all kinds of copyrighted content on the internet, scraping it off the internet, and training their model on it. And that's how they were able to build the various versions and iterations of ChatGPT. So what they did was, well, it breaks copyright, but it's okay if they do it. It's perfectly fine if they do it. Now, the Chinese, what they've done is that they've taken the Chat GPT responses up allegedly, and they've trained their DeepSeek R1 model on that through a different method called reinforcement learning. Now, so Sam Altman is complaining that the Chinese have done something unethical. Well, what the Americans did was also unethical, which is like um, breaking copyright and all that. The point is, the Chinese have outdone the Americans by making their model open source, which is great for the rest of the world. For whoever has the resources to build their own foundational models, you just can take the open source and build on top of that, or tweak it if you want. So yeah, they've stolen a huge march on the US, and it's very interesting that they were able to do it with such little money. $5 or $6 million for the training, and whatever it cost for the GPUs, 10,000 GPUs they had lying around. So they used that. And the Americans, I mean, they have this project which is worth 500 trillion, was it billion, 500
billion.
billion dollars. Yeah, that's a tremendous amount of money. You can make a very good foundational model with such little money, but the Americans, ChatGPT and all, OpenAI, they have been consuming so much money. So there's something definitely wrong with the way the Americans are doing things. And Sam Altman was saying that we need to revise the social contract now, but that won't work now because the Chinese have given this whole thing for free. uh, so yeah, that's the deal. It's about dual standards, rules for you but not for me. That's the kind of approach the Americans have, and now they are feeling threatened, and they want to, maintain their monopoly and hegemony, or technological monopoly over the world. So I'm sure they will stop at nothing to once again, you know get ahead of China. But it is not possible to ban an open source model. It's simply not possible to do that, because open source, anybody can download it and then use it for, it's like, you know downloading movies through torrents or whatever it is illegal, but there's nothing you can do about it. It will always pop up on the internet. So that's the kind of thing it is. So they will not succeed in banning uh OpenAI's models. Not possible, right?
Thank you, sir.